sex for your hair. Now that I have your attention, I can tell you what sex for hair means. For those of you who are not aware of a burgeoning, developing area in the fragrance world, and that is perfume for hair, or hair perfume or hair mist. Companies are now coming out with new lines, typically based on a current fragrance they have, specifically for women's hair. So this is not really a unisex thing, although I guess it could, like all fragrances, especially niche perfumery, but this is pretty much directed right now for women. And I'm going to be introducing you here to 4 new hair perfumes or hair mists. And that is Montale White Musk right here. Then you have BDK Tuberose Imperial. Again, these are based on actual fragrances they have. Then you have Patchouli Intense from Nicolai Perfumes. And finally, Delena from Parfumes de Marly. Now let me just kind of introduce you a little bit to the hair perfume, hair mist world. And what is the purpose and how is it different from regular perfume that you could spray in your hair? This is something that's much bigger in Europe and Asia and even the Middle East, where women use perfume in their hair to mist it, to give you a sillage trail that maybe you wouldn't even get from a typical perfume because it's in your hair. If you have longer hair, it flows behind you. It can leave an intoxicating scent trail. That's why it's been used for many years. Obviously, it can also scent your hair. Let's say you haven't washed it for a day or two and you want to give your hair a nice smell, because of course men love hair and women's hair when it smells beautiful. So there's that reason. But so then why do you need a separate category for hair perfume or hair mist, and how does it differ? So just to go over a few key differences between hair perfume and regular perfume for your hair. These hair perfumes are going to use a different grade of alcohol. It's not your typical perfumer's alcohol, because perfumer's alcohol with its high alcohol content is going to dry out your hair. So if you sprayed it every day in your hair, regular perfume, that alcohol is going to dry out your hair. Plus the oils are going to be more intense and more concentrated, which could react with your hair differently, not necessarily be optimal for the healthy, healthiness of your hair. Whereas hair perfume specifically uses different types of alcohol, which is going to not dry your hair out as much, and they're actually, in most cases, adding things which will make your hair healthier, such as vitamin E, keratin, and other additives which can give your hair shininess, brightness, and make it more healthy in general. So you're actually helping your hair out in addition to making it smell good. So these are a couple of the things that really are unique and cool about hair perfume or hair mist, as some call it. Just to let you know, as you can see, so Montale calls theirs hair mist, BDK calls it hair perfume, Nicolai says hair mist, and Parfumes de Marly says hair perfume. So it's, again, one or the other doesn't really matter. They have different names for it. So let me just kind of give you a brief introduction to these 4, because these are 4 of the first that have been out and are popular and gaining a lot of popularity here at Osmond Perfumery in Miami. A lot of women come in here and buy these, and I'm going to give you a story about one of these at the end of the video and tell you what happened. I actually just bought this for a Christmas present, which I gave to somebody last night, and they wore it at a party. I'm going to tell you what happened, okay? But first, let me give you a brief introduction. Start from the left here. We have White Musk. And this is going to be a hair mist that gives you kind of a violet, ylang-ylang, and obviously white musk smell. It's kind of fresh. It's very kind of neutral, because musk to me is a more neutral smell. 100 ml bottle, $120 for that. And again, that's from the House of Montale. Next here you have BDK Parfumes, Tuberose Imperial. This is 100 ml for $70, so very well priced. And this is going to be a predominantly geranium, tuberose, vanilla, and to me what I get mostly in this is jasmine, even more than the tuberose. I really like this. In fact, this is the one that I picked out as a gift for a Christmas gift for a very dear friend, and I'm going to give you what happened with that. But this is a very beautiful and very well priced hair perfume. Next you have Patchouli Intense from Nicolai. This is a 50 ml bottle, and the price on this is $78. They call theirs a hair mist. Patchouli Intense is the predominant notes here are lavender, rose, and of course patchouli. Because there is patchouli in this, which is a heavy base note in fragrances, it's going to probably last the longest of all four of these. I will say that if you don't like patchouli, it is a strong patchouli. I would say this is the most unisex of the four hair mists here. Actually, for my taste, probably a little bit too much, so it's not as feminine smelling because of that patchouli. But this is going to last you more than the others. And just a quick note also on the difference between regular perfume and hair mist or hair perfume. Again, because it doesn't use the same alcohol and the same fragrance oils or the intensity, it's not going to last as long. But I'm going to give you a few tips here at the end on how to wear hair mist and hair perfume. But first, let me go into the fourth bottle here, and that is Delena. Delena obviously is one of the most popular women's fragrances from Parfumes de Marly. It's, you know, a giant, it's a classic, it is extremely popular, so it's a very smart move by them to base a hair mist on Delena. If you like Delena the perfume, you're going to love the hair mist. It smells very much like it. You got that strong lychee note and the rose and the peony that just gives you that kind of floral, almost fruity element. Very beautiful, very feminine, excellent hair mist. By the way, that is 75 milliliters for $79. Those are the four. I'm going to tell you which one is my favorite of the four at the end, along with the story that I promised you. But first, let me give you a few tips on how to wear hair mist. This is mostly obviously for the ladies, but guys, this is an unbelievable gift. Obviously, we've already passed Christmas and New Year's, but if you have birthdays coming up or you have Valentine's Day, this is something that your woman is going to love and you're going to love on her because it's so beautiful and again gives you that sillage and that scent trail more than just a regular perfume because it's coming from the hair. Now, tips. Because there's less alcohol here, again, and less concentrated fragrance oils, it's not going to last as long. So think about your hair. When you apply it, you want to apply it, and they recommend generally to apply it when your hair is a little bit wet or damp, not soaking wet, but it's just the same as, say, with skin. Skin that's a little more oily retains fragrance better and gives you better projection versus dry skin. Same thing here. If you put this on dry hair, it's going to work, but it's going to evaporate more quickly. It's not going to interact with your hair as much. So put it on typically either, you know, at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day, whenever you take your shower, before you completely dry your hair. Next, this is a little trick. You can put it on at night. You can put it in your hair. You can maybe tie your hair up and go to sleep, and it's going to kind of soak in, and when you wake up in the morning and you let your hair down, it's still going to be there. That's a little tip that I got from Babika here at Osme because she's been wearing these for a long time. And another benefit also, which I didn't really mention, these are meant to kind of, they coat your hair and give it kind of a sheen or shine, so it can not only make the hair more healthy but also look more healthy. Now, let me get to the story that I promised at the beginning of the video. I bought BDK, the Tuberose Imperial, for a friend. I was at a New Year's Eve party. Okay. I gave her the gift at the New Year's Eve party. She put it on her hair with no one else knew. She came out, the party we were having outside because we were socially distanced, you know, we were doing the whole COVID protocol, and we were outside, and immediately all the other 5 people at the party recognized her when she walked by them. They could smell it in her hair, they could smell the scent trail, and they were intoxicated. The men were smelling her hair, they couldn't stop, they kept asking what it was. This was a game changer, and it was a beautiful, beautiful, again, hair mist, hair perfume that just did wonders for my friend who I gave it to, and again, gave her lots of compliments and made her stand out from everyone else at the party. So, huge success. So, finally, what am I going to do here? I'm going to name my favorite one. I'm going to have to, of course, go with BDK. Now, I did buy that one, again, as a gift. I bought it because I've smelled it. I like the smell the best out of the four. And to rank these, I guess I will say BDK is my number one. Delena is my number two because, of course, Delena is just beautiful. It smells great. 3, I would go with the White Musk Montale. And then 4, I would go with the Patchouli Intense. Again, the reason why is because it's a very strong patchouli. You have to like patchouli to want to wear that one. But that is going to probably be your highest quality, longest lasting one. It's also the most expensive when you look at the price per milliliter. So anyways, there you have it. I hope you found this useful, guys, and ladies who are watching this. And I think, this is a great gift idea for a man to a woman, or if you're a lady and you just want this yourself, try one of these 4. I think you're going to like it. There's a lot of variety here. So if you've already tried it, I'd love to hear what you guys think, your experiences with it, and if not, if you're going to be trying it soon. This is Joel the Nose coming to you from Osme Perfumery in Miami. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it useful, I would humbly request that you subscribe to my channel. And of course, you can like the video and ring the bell for notifications so that you are notified every time I produce new content for you guys. Hope everyone's having a great new year, and I'll talk to you guys soon.